Hey everybody, it's Joe's Freeman Firewood, coming to you live on Sunday, April 13th, 2025. We just discussed the date to verify, and it is the 13th. But anyway, we're out here in the woods where throughout the winter, Mike has been probably out here at least twice, and he's been getting this massive tree that Mr. TKP, Timber Cutter Patriot, fell for us back in August. And I just wanted to try to get the drying process started by doing this. And of course the gnats are out, Mike. You notice them?
Oh, yeah,
I can't stand them. Stacy says hi.
Hi, Stacy.
So what I'm gonna have Mike do? We're gonna load up the we as in Mike is gonna load up the quad trailer. Now he's the one that pieced them out. I mean, we got the mall out here if you think you need it, Mike, to get them to the right size. But we're gonna put in a big load here, William Miller. Mike's not gonna be playing games. He's gonna be getting this loaded up with a nice load. We're gonna go split and stack it. Then we gotta load my truck and unload Mike's truck. Got a bunch of people jumping in now. Here, there's Ty Man outside in the 515s here. Got a lot of people coming in.
Yeah, because they haven't seen him in a
And William Miller, yeah, they haven't seen Mike in a while. He's gonna get out of breath here in a second. This is hard work, folks. Trust me, it makes my back hurt just watching him. But you know, this is like one quad trailer load is probably half a face cord. But we got to get this split and drying. I plan on selling it to the pizza oven place. But it's nice straight green oak. It'll split nice, right, Mike?
Yeah.
But I just want one hefty load there. Now it's union break time, Billy Otis. And if you're watching on Facebook, Bill Moon should be there chatting with you. And early, Mike called me last night. He goes, "Yeah, I got you a truckload of oak rounds." And I'm like, "What am I gonna do with oak rounds? I can't pick them up. You think I could pick up stuff like this?" So he had to, him and Scott, his brother, he had to dump it out and then split a load for me. All right, that one's a little big. There you go. Now we're getting it down to size. Make it easier for them. It's all got to be split anyway. And then you're not killing yourself trying to pick them up. What do you think? Is those pieces going to be solid enough?
No, this one.
That one's junk. That one's junk. Okay. Got room for a few more. Looks like he's gonna bust them, get them to shape, size. One more hit, that'll do it. Yep. Now I was thinking about having my new supplier Doug do this, you know, because he's younger. He's a young man at 40 years old, where Mike is 51. And you know, it's hard work for us old folks. But we're clearing this mess up. Oh, J-Dub's here. But you know, I'm getting tired of looking at this from the house, all these pieces up here. But it's a good project. You know, once we get the area for the pizza place filled, then this stuff could just sit and dry out here. But it's always best to be split and stacked.
Yeah.
You know. And then Mike has to go all. You know, you see where my truck is, Mike. You'll just back up to the other side, right? You know where to go with this.
Yep.
Are those boiler wood pieces right here then? Those two are boiler wood.
There's one over here too.
Okay.
This one.
That one, yep. I'm good with that. One more and we'll call it. he's gonna bust it. Mike ain't playing the games today, Judy. Judy. All right. That's an well. Once he loads them, that'll be enough. That's why we keep that on there. Yeah, I subscribe to your channel outside in the 5:15. I usually go through and check my subscriptions and watch them at night. There you go. That's a load. That's what we wanted. And watch out for this elm tree, Mike, when you go by, so it doesn't catch the tire on the trailer. So take your time, catch your breath. It's hard work. But yeah, later today, I'm gonna take. I got Mike a new honey hole to cut at. A new customer I delivered to said he had 30 acres of woods, and he said guys cut on it before, but nobody's cut there for years. I went out there and looked at it, you know, and in fact I think I had a video come out about it this morning, a shorts video, where I walked around out there and showed it's full of dry black locust trees, really nice stuff. And Mike's gonna have a field day out there, so what we got to do today, after we get this split, and then we got to unload Mike's truck, then we got to load my truck and do a delivery. We got to do a Joe cord, which is my second delivery this week. And I had a campground that Mike delivered to in January call me and say they need another 2 cords. So that's a $1,200 order right there. 2 deliveries this week. One was for $250 for a face cord delivered and stacked, and today's Joe cord for $320. So $250 and $320 were my sales this week. And then it's gonna take Mike a while to get them 4 half cords. They need it by the 24th. I told Mike as soon as it's done, I get paid, he gets paid. I got to make some money off it, folks. So I'm paying Mike $150 face or half cord. So that's $300 a cord. I had a customer the other day ask me if I could sell him a cord for $300. I'm like, that's my cost. You know, I'm in this to make some money. Got to make a profit, folks. I don't want to go bankrupt. All right, I'm up here. Mike's backing her in. He's trying, struggling. All right, I think he's got it lined up now. I know I filled this up with gas. You can see I already got this partially loaded. And this stuff is left over from what I got from Scotty. All this maple here, look how nice that is. I gotta show this to Mike before it gets buried. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna split the rest of this stuff into my truck. Is that close enough for you, Mike? I got the hookaroon out there for you too. You see it? Yeah. So here, before we start, I want you to look at this wood that's in here, Mike. Just come here and check this out. This stuff's for my brother. This is on the back, but look at this maple. Just check out some of the pieces. That came out of a processor. That's from Scotty. Is that nice or what? Is it dry? Yeah. Even though it was just split? Oh, it's green. It's green. Feel how lightweight that is. Yeah, but it's so dry. Yeah, it's dry. So real nice stuff in here. I wanted you to see that before we bury it. So we're gonna split this stuff into my truck, and then I'll have to pull my truck forward, and we'll top it off with my summer campfire wood, because that's where this load's going to. Mike, the last time Mike did it, he got a $250 tip. I said, "Hey Mike, would you like to help me again?" He's like, "When we doing it?" So, but there's no guarantee. We might not get no tip, you know. I mean, it's okay. The guy's paying a good price. The homeowner was there. Yeah. And I got it, so. All right, Mike, go ahead and fire it up. Let's get this loaded. Watch your step.
Got one in the way.
Yeah, we got to get that one. Come on. Gnats. Yeah. The joys of summer coming. Why I like winter better. I don't do well with bugs, especially gnats. Even though they don't bite, man, they're annoying as hell. Mike, did you get that one by your feet yet, that cherry? Yeah, when Mike got that $250 tip, that was on top of the $320 that they already paid me. Got it. All right, that's it for the truck. The rest. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see that. Sorry. This is the last one for the truck. All right, now this is oak, restaurant grade oak. For a well, pizza wood-fired oven. Yeah, I did. It was about to fall over too. You can see it's still leaning. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. We got our brand new roof put on. The insurance company threatened to cancel my mom's insurance. If she didn't get a new roof. State Farm. Well, it costs about $13,000 or $14,000. Money she didn't have. Sure is some nice stuff though, but we gotta sell it first. There's another rack over there. They order about once every 10 weeks. So it'll probably be, by the time we start selling this stuff, it'll be about a year. Oh, the gnats are annoying. Almost need one of them like beekeeper masks, you know? I don't know if TKP is watching, but thanks for dropping this tree for us. We're getting a lot of good wood out of it. Larry Cluck ever make it? What about Ted the Saw Surgeon? We know Tie Man's here. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Mike, you left the Diet Dr. Pepper in my truck. I'm getting real thirsty. Do you care if I have that? Forgot to bring my drink out. I'm ready for a union break. I'm getting cotton mouth. Mike's ready to go fishing. Yeah. Mike leaves his boat here. Him and Zach can go fishing. Zach always beats him. He used your pole and your lure. Kicks are out, yeah, I found one on Judah the other day.
The guy I worked with cut the wood for had one on his chin.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, yeah, kick out your chin, what? Yeah. Couldn't miss it, a little black one.
Oh, ants come from somewhere. The big one. That was a little big.
I was going to say, what are you doing?
Glad you're paying attention.
Oh, what did you think?
You know, my general rule is if I can pick it up with one hand, that's the size I want it to be.
I know, but that was a little big.
The gnats don't, maybe it's the sound of the saw. Yeah, we might go live later. You want to cut some of that out for my mom? This had some rot from where it was struck by lightning. Had a big hole in it. Leaking a little. But it's not spraying out, but it would if you didn't stop it. Rogala watching? What about Cousin Joe? How about you, Jay Swinehart? You watching? Trying to give out some shout outs while I can. Oh, Scotty brought me a huge, massive dump trailer load. Huge dump trailer load of wood. I made a video of him dumping it, and that's going to come out tomorrow morning. I gotta grab that pop. I gotta get something to drink. Give me a second. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Usually don't like drinking pop, but it's all I got. Not really thirsty, just my mouth's dry. You open it. Oh. Not bad. Does the trick. I'm more of a water or iced tea guy. Oh yeah. Looks like carpenter ants.
They're like them up there red and black.
You know, the one thing about getting Doug out here how to do it, I'm gonna have to train him, you know, to use all the equipment. Where Mike knows what he's doing. You don't need any training. You watch it, Corey Classman? Out in Iowa? Outdoors of the 608, maybe stop by. How about Cords to Coles? Subscribe to your channel too. There's probably 2 cords of wood just that's like prepped down there, you know, like this size. I mean, you hardly made a dent in it. What we took here. How about them Western Michigan Broncos last night? National champions in hockey. If it's not Michigan, I'm gonna cheer for Western there, Ty man. Yeah, that's... That's not restaurant. This one okay? Yeah, that's okay. Hit that again. We'll give it to Mom. Look, there's 4 more pieces to split. Then we gotta go unload Mike's truck. Got some shingles here. Mike said he was driving through some rain showers on the way here. It rained down in Battle Creek, but maybe sprinkled just a little bit here. Three more, but they're big ones. I'd say 2 quad trailer loads would fill this area up. Yeah, the delivery we're doing, you know, yeah, we're getting 320, but it's got to be wheelbarrowed about 60 or 70 feet, maybe even longer. How far do you think we got to when we wheelbarrow it? 100 feet, maybe?
I don't think that.
80. You stack them. I'll hold this piece out of the way. This is it right here, folks. A big knot in it.
Yep.
But he got it. For the most part, this tree has been pretty straight. You gotta run into spots. You run into spots where, you know, there's branches coming off it. It's just inevitable. Hey, Mike. You put the trailer away and then meet me over. We'll get the splitter later. I'm gonna reposition my truck. I'll meet you over there. Put this in the truck. Give me a second. Sorry. I still can't afford a camera crew. But I'll show you what we got. Got my truck, we gotta load up. Gotta load this up. Got what, 30 watching, it looks like, 16 likes. But here's what we got split. All oak. Say one more quad trailer load on this area will be full. So it's weird, I haven't seen any chat for a while. I don't know if I did something wrong or, you know, where the chat got shut off somehow where I can't see it, but I haven't seen anything for a minute. So I don't know, maybe you guys are just quiet today on this Sunday. So a week from Easter. So I put this right here and I'll go move my truck back and forth with the camera. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you look at nothing. You gotta see the action, so now I gotta stop, get out, move the camera. Here we go. I'm gonna load her up with summer camp firewood. Orders are coming in now. That looks about good. Take one last drink of this. That good?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he moved the camera.
Yeah, I brought it up here.
Brought a little closer. All right, let's go look. Let's see what Mike brought me. See if he brought me junk. The haters say, Mike doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh. So you got to reach out. So I hope you don't get in an accident. They're going to use the jaws of life to get you out.
I'll bust my window. I got sledgehammers in my truck. I bust my window
But
out.
the hinge or something, the latches in there broke.
Yeah,
So I had a customer. I told him to load up from bay 1. He comes back to the back of bay 2 and then takes this stuff. So I want to top this back off, and then Mike, I'm going to have you drive around the corner, and we're going to start stacking right next to where we were. But just drive forward around the corner.
Oh, okay.
You know, just right there.
All right.
So you squeeze by. You want to show you what we got. Is it all 100% oak? White and red oak, folks. That look nice? Yeah. So we got to fill in both rows. And he brought us big wheelbarrow. Oh, there's some chat. I finally see some chat. Thank you, Stacy. I know it's working. So I'll set you up over here. So, you know, you probably wouldn't even have to take, you know, tilt it over here, Mike. I think we can just get enough off the back here. Top this off.
Tell me it's not nice because what?
Yeah.
Bark's peeling right off it.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I know, right? Haters don't say
Yeah, no. Oh, it's rotten. If it bark's falling off, it's rotten. And that's what they were saying about the haters, all these comments. They're saying, oh, black locust, that standing dead black locust, it has no bark on it. It's rotten wood. Sorry, black locust doesn't rot. Thank you very much.
Long time for it to rot.
Yeah.
It's like cutting iron before.
Yeah. But when I take Mike to that new place, if we got a good enough signal, I don't know, we'll see how we feel when we get back. You know, it's going to be like 2 o'clock, but Mom's making kebabs today, Mike. I think she might have enough for you. Chicken and steak.
They can't eat shrimp or anything like that because I can't eat it.
Can't eat shrimp. Well, I got to watch out for this hitch. But at least your hitch is good. Mine's all rotted. You know, when we start taking Scott, his wood, his oak, we got to split them big rounds down in hickory hay. We're taking that to him.
That's fine.
We're going to fill up the trailer, and then when you like leave here, you can just drop it off on your way home, you know. Him and his kids do the unloading. You know, my original plan was just to have Mike dump this down in the driveway because I had a customer that said they wanted to cord or 2 of these loads, but she wanted to pay the price that I'm paying Mike, and I did give her a discount. I actually knocked $50 off the price and said you can have it, but you know, what am I supposed to do? Pay him $150 and sell it for $151? you know, because I got all my money tied up into this inventory here. You know, that's part of the overhead costs. I'm sure if you're smart in business, you know what I'm talking about. God, I know why. I don't know. I'm like, the guy that took it, I don't know, it looks like it's starting to, the bark's peeling off it, Mike. Remember we got it from the tree that was over there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was, and it was the top too.
Yeah, that was falling apart.
But this stuff that you just brought, this stuff needs time. But it'll be ready by winter.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look at it. It's like so much. You see the bark falling off it.
On the ground, so you figure that it's gonna take not long to dry.
Yeah. At least my truck's like halfway loaded, Mike. So I'm sure you're getting tired.
I'm worn out all week.
Yeah, Mike's been cutting all week.
All week cutting, wetting, done it all.
Mike says doing it all.
Well, you see my pictures?
Yeah, I seen your pictures. It looks good.
No, it was dry. That one picture I showed you was all dry.
If you come across nice pieces of straight kindling, just throw it on the pile for cousins with. I've been putting them down there. And you might have to open this door.
I'm gonna have to, 'cause I can't. I get the water out of here.
Yeah, well, yeah, it fills up his Subaru. Go to Bay 1. Go to Bay 1. The same. I go, it's the same spot you loaded from last time. He didn't load from back here last time. But now this is full and I don't have to think about it anymore. And then I got to come up with some bundle grade rounds that are dry. If Mike can't, I got to find some. I know places I can get it. And I'm going to fill this area up and then get it split. And then Joe can start making bundles. I still have 30 left. But probably by mid-May, this... Yeah. That's okay.
All buried in there.
Remember her pile's over here, Mike.
I know there's a barrel there too.
Yeah, that's a long shot.
That was baited in the barrel.
No, I got a pile for Mom right there.
Well, you're gonna have a bunch here soon. So I'm getting rid of all the stuff I got at home. I'm gonna dump it somewhere for you. Then you guys will have a hole.
Okay, I would say down in Hickory Haven.
Okay. Right where that oak's at.
Yeah. Or
See, look, the bark is falling.
near where Scotty dumped his load yesterday. No, I'm probably not gonna have time to show you that today. But I made a video, but it's gonna come out tomorrow morning. So set your calendar. No, I'm no with Scotty dumping the wood. I haven't posted that yet.
I watched the picture though.
You seen the picture of the wood? Yeah. Scotty don't play games. Yeah, you know, and Judy's like, "Oh, you're so mean to Mike." And I don't say Mike plays games. I said I don't play games. Scotty don't play games, but I don't ever say Mike's a game player, except when he loaded this up with rounds and almost brought it over here yesterday. But good thing we caught it. Yeah, but yeah, then he would have to split it right out of the truck here, and it's just better. We just figured it out. It's just easier for him and me to have you just split it, right, Mike? Unless the rounds are ones that I can pick up with one arm, you know, with a hookaroon. It's gotta be processed wood, you know. And who knows if my arm's ever gonna be good again. I mean, we're on like 8 or 9 months now. I mean, I can, you know, lift it up, but I can't. My fingers are just like locked into place. It better not fall over again, but that's why I put them pieces on the bottom. Doesn't this look a lot more solid though than it was before?
Don't move it. We don't want it falling down.
Yeah.
What happened last time?
Yeah. I had to restack it 3 times.
I had help stack it once.
Yeah, Mike stacked it once, and then I stacked it 3 times. Because I started stacking it, restacking it, and then it fell over again.
Well, it's because it ain't out far enough.
Yeah, there should be one more row of boards in the bottom, but we can just use those pieces of wood. That will help. Or that customer, you know, that wanted a cord of oak, she's missing out. This is some nice stuff, dude.
I got some of this stuff. A lot of it's straight, really straight. That's what you just put down there. Look how it's big though. I found one piece out there.
You know, I mean, this really should, when processed wood goes into one of our trucks, my truck or his truck, it should go right to the customer, not have to unload it all and then have to load it all again when it's dry.
There's a sliver for you.
If the customer would just help with the drying. I don't know, have you ever heard me bitch about that before? But I know the guys out there watching to do Firewood, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Less than 10 people order early. Out of, you know, and I got hundreds of customers, probably 200 different customers that buy from me. You know, sometimes it takes a customer 2 or 3 years, but they, you know, that when they buy from me, but they're still a customer. We'll get what we can reach, Mike, and then I'll have you pull around the corner because we're pretty full now. It's not. This is enough for me. I don't want to go too high.
That's fine.
But this is a great spot to dry wood. Let's grab these last few. What we can reach, and then I'll just go around the corner. There should be enough room. You're gonna have to pull the front of your truck all the way up to the splitter. About 50 degrees. This hoodie's about ready to come off. Getting close. I'm not gonna wear it to the delivery. Is that about all you can reach?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. I'm calling it. So pull the nose of your truck up to the splitter. We're going back over here. So we took some out of there. You can see that's full. And nobody better be touching it, Aries Acres. Nobody better be touching it. This has got to sit for at least 6 months. You know, we got to fill that bay too. Looks like we're up to about 55 minutes, so we're gonna go a little overtime. I'm not gonna show when we load my truck. You know, I try to keep these videos about an hour long. You know, Bill's got things to do. He's should be doing the live stream. Keep going all the way up to the front. That's good. He's gonna have to shut the door and tilt it. You got any more room? Let's see, pretty close. Yeah, you can. I would say you can probably come about another 2 feet. I didn't realize how much room you had there. Okay. We've been having those windstorms. He'll have to shut the door and then tilt it. But after we sell that white oak, that's going to sell. But man, that's got a pretty good lean to it. Leaning this way.
Yeah.
So you see it, Mike? You know. But try to get the top pushed back. without it falling over. Hopefully that helps. There we go. So I've got 40 watching and 20 something likes. It's like it's 11 a.m. right now. That's probably good.
You know, but a lot easier probably backed in here.
What do you mean pull up?
Back
Or-
up here.
Or pulled out that way and then back straight up to it?
There's not enough room for both of us to work here. We're gonna fuck
Do you want it? Do you want to do it?
We're gonna be fighting
Yeah.
with
So back up and then pull to the left and then back straight up at it.
We're gonna be fighting with each other.
Yeah, we're gonna be running into each other. Yeah. This is like a
Go down there.
one-man job. All right.
Goes down pretty fast. You got a little wood in it.
Yeah. It did go down fast. All right, I'll get out of his way. Work smarter, not harder, folks. Yeah, he's right. We'd be running into each other. Yeah, they're coming towards me a little bit. Now straighten it out. A little more. Okay. You know, we're gonna fill this whole thing up. I mean, Mike could bring in another, you know, it can hold like 2 face cord in here. So if he brings like another half cord at it, just about do it. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. Yeah, I mean, we gotta load my truck, then drive all the way up there, and you gonna tilt it back up, or we're gonna just unload it like this for a minute? Yeah, we're gonna have to tilt it eventually. Oh, here we go, back up again. Yeah.
Why it takes so long to go up?
But we got a lot of the oak out. Alright, that's good. Alright, back to stacking. Now he can work on one side, I can work on the other. Yeah. Because you know, my thinking was, you know, go from this side and work my way that way, but it really doesn't matter. You know, as long as we get this filled up by, the end of May. Careful about stepping on the pallets. You have a bunch of what? Oh, pallets.
I have a bunch at home. I have the red and blue ones that are really tough.
Oh. This was a good call, Mike. Glad you thought of it, because we would be on top of each other. In each other's way. Yeah. Just as long as it comes out and goes onto these pallets in a straight line between the trees. That's all that matters in the end.
There is a couple of dry pieces in here.
Yeah.
I'll show you. It's still coming.
All this extra work for nothing, money-wise. But I can't just have them dump it on the ground and let the bottom pieces rot, or, you know, get all moldy and they don't dry. See, this is how you got to dry oak. It's just how it has to be done. And even though these trees have been dead for years, oak just takes over. Now this piece is pretty dry. Yeah. But the customer won't, it'll be months before they're gonna need this. And all this whole area is for the pizza place, Mike, up in Granville.
Yep, I have more.
Well, we gotta fill this up. I gotta fill up bay 2.
I have enough wood right now to fill big too.
White oak.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that. I got a bunch of that cut. There's not a lot of whole white oak in here, but there is. I have a bunch of it at home. I just ain't got the right pile yet. I have a bunch in one pile. Well, I got all my oak sticks in one spot.
Mike's learning, he's starting to separate it. And the hickory, you know, Chad said he wanted, you know, he likes some all-nighters. Get pinched, Mike?
Yeah.
Got his finger.
Oh, well. When was the last time I smashed him?
Yeah. But now the bay 2, the back is full. Nobody better sneak through there and take it out and buy, you know. It's got to sit there. I don't like doing this stuff twice, you know. Or how many times we've already stacked it over there.
Yeah.
Stacked over there too many times.
Come on down.
Are you gonna take up that popple to the campground?
Yeah, I got a popple I can take too.
And you've been finding dry maple out there?
Oh yeah, a lot of it. I've been taking it. I'm taking it all.
I know the people that actually know something, not the haters, know that this is really good firewood. Really good.
There's no rot.
It's perfect, man.
They say it's rotten.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah. They say it's rotten because the bark's falling off.
Well, that's when it's starting to dry.
Exactly.
Long, that's why you guys don't cut wood.
Keyboard loggers.
Yeah, wood is not going. Just all for these days.
Oh yeah, it's kind of in our face right here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I would put them off.
Here, the ones on the bottom, they're compressed down from all the pieces pushing down on them, so some of them you can't grab. Hear a bunch of geese honking. I don't think Colleen's watching today. I don't know. I haven't seen her yet. Her and Frank, maybe they're watching the replay. Pretty long replay to watch. I know we're over an hour.
I know we are too.
But, you know, I want to give them a variety. Had Mike at the beginning, if you're just joining us. Had Mike out in the woods lifting up some big oak pieces that he quartered. Brought it up here and we split it. Then we started doing this. Unload over there a little bit. And this. And once this is all unloaded, that's it for the video. Piece I've been wanting to have, and I just can't get it. You know what I mean, Mike?
Awful lot.
Yeah. They're out crop dusting, but there's no crop out. Hey, spray for these damn gnats. Oh, finally got one I've been wanting to get. One of them. Getting close to the end, folks. I went to a new restaurant I'd never been to last night to watch the hockey game, Western Michigan. and some 3 guys sitting at the bar, and they're like, "I know you. I watch your videos." I gave them some cards. Oh, people recognize you too, Mike? I went over to Scotty make that video of his dyno running on Wednesday. His climber ran into him at Wings, etc. And he said he watched my videos, and then now he works. Small world. Yeah, that one's plugging up everything, Mike. Told you.
Yeah.
What makes this nice though is all straight perfect pieces make the stacking a lot easier. Mike, and if it's not straight, it's crooked or whatever, it'll go to boiler wood. You got any boiler wood yet? Just save it. And if I get orders, I can have you deliver directly to them. I'm not having you bring the boiler wood over here. You know, hell no. Yeah. Because boiler wood can be burned green if you needed to. At least on some boilers. Got a nice little jag of wood here. I don't know if you probably like these live streams better than the premiere videos, but it all depends if I got money to pay Mike. And Mike's got that big job coming up. 4 half courts to the campground by the 24th. They want it. So you have to start on that this coming week, Mike.
I will.
And I would try not to do it on the weekends. You know.
I'm gonna do it during the week like I did the last
Yeah.
time. Scott helping me. We got it done in a day.
Got to be done by like the following Wednesday.
Oh, it'll be done before that. I'll have it done in a day. Again.
You got enough piled up to split, and you're gonna have to split it right into your truck and do trips. Because the last time you delivered to them, you took stuff that you had already had split and stacked. So that's how you were able to do it in a day. When you got to split it, it's gonna take a lot more time.
Not me and Scott don't.
I'd like to make a video of you and Scott splitting sometime, but Luann said no videos. Well, we're gonna do videos out at this other place that I'm hooking you up with, Mike. I told the customer I give them free delivery, so it's instead of cutting on shares, giving them wood, I told them I'd give them a discount. But I don't know if you're gonna want to take your splitter out there, or just fill it up with rounds and then bring it here and dump it and then split out of the truck. We'll have to figure that out. All right. Yeah, if you want to take your splitter there.
That's too far to take my splitter.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I mean, it's dry. It can go into bay 1 or 2. And like the cherry that's out there, we're gonna have to, start refilling the summer campfire wood once.
Oh, I got enough cherry.
I hope you got some cherry out. Luann's is out of cherry.
Actually, a quarter of what I have split already cherry.
Yeah. Hey, don't dump this debris out here. you can go into the woods and dump it. Yeah. That it? Oh my God. Almost done. Now we got to load my truck, but as far as video goes, you can put that down, Mike. So there's what we got there. We got that, and then let's show me door latch. So he keeps it shut. Remember, on my red truck, I had a ratchet strap to hold the door shut because my thing was broke too. We got this split right there. Here's all that wood. The wood we got it over there topped off. So we're not even close to being done. And then I was going to take him to that new property. We'll see how that goes. See how he feels. So, but I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody who smashed the like. Might be live later today on Facebook. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, Mike.